Hi. So I just want to talk about the phenomenon of people of non-ethnically Irish origin getting into positions of power in Ireland in recent years. Of course, the first person that pops to mind is our infamous ex-Taoiseach, Leo Varadkar, whose dad was from India. We've had another Green Party politician called Hazel Chu, who was of Chinese extraction. Lately, we're starting to see around the country that all the mainstream parties, from Aontú to Sinn Féin, People for Profit, the Green Party especially, Fianna Fáil and of course Fine Gael, are constantly trying to push people of non-ethnically Irish origin into running for local election. There's also a drive by on Garda Síochána to hire these people as guards to police the country, and also in the Irish Army there is a big drive on. But what I've really started to notice as well, from driving around the country myself as a truck driver, I see a lot of, well, let's just say non-indigenous people driving trucks. And I passed a fella yesterday, and it was down in the back of the Beyonds in County Kerry. Let's just say he was not European. He was driving a milk tanker, and he was driving it into a farmyard. Now, I've seen a lot of this lately. I've seen a lot of truck drivers around the place, up and down the country, who look like they might have just come into the country recently. And as we know, the government have been trying to promote the employment of these people by using a 7.5 grand stipend to encourage employers to give non-Irish jobs, we'll say. But doesn't that put the Irish at an unfair advantage? I mean, it's going to be more lucrative, obviously, to take on a non-EU migrant if you're getting 7.5 grand per head. And you probably don't have to pay him as much as what an Irishman is getting or what a person from the EU would be getting, So things seem to be stacked against the native population again. As we know, we're already getting replaced on housing lists. They already seem to be taking steps to replacing us in positions of power and positions of authority. But are we now being replaced from the bottom up as well? In, less well-paid jobs like truck driving, builders jobs, construction jobs, I should say, supermarket staff, etc. And if that is the case, and it certainly looks like that to me, it seems that we're now being replaced from the top down, from the bottom up, and every place in between in a kind of a pincer movement, where I presume if you're, well, let's just say you're Indigenous Irish, you're straight, you're Christian, and you're a man, and you're able-bodied, this is probably all going to work against you. And this phenomenon is probably derived from diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. That's DEI. Strange choice of letters to use, DEI. I wonder if you made it DIE, would it be of any significance? But yes, anyway, I digress. The great replacement agenda continues apace, and we just need to be aware of it. Anyway, besides all that, I'm running in the Cork South Central local elections this year in June. And if you're sick of this absolute evil going on in our country, perpetrated by our own government and from what I would say trillionaire banking families who wear small hats on their heads, if you're getting sick of all this, you might consider giving me your number one vote. God bless. Goodbye.